What is up, plant community? Today I decided that I'm gonna take a minute here to talk about another native species of fern, uh, native here in America, native in the state of Indiana. Uh, I've only seen these guys. These are called Christmas ferns. I got one here separating my potential invasives. Got one right over there. Then we go over here, and my tropical style garden, I try to insert some natives. I've got another Christmas fern right here that kind of looks like he needs to be a bit cleaned up here. As you can see, he's got some fresh new growth right up in there. And this will happen. They will yellow their fronds as they get more fronds that are coming up. Um, so, the native Christmas fern, I have them out here where they take some light, but not a whole lot of light. So my guys out here struggle more than what that one over there does a little bit, but they seem to be all right with it. They seem to be able to take it, long as it's not all day sunlight, which it is not for these Christmas ferns. So let's get a little closer here. They they like moisture, not too much moisture though. They're medium on the watering. The great thing, it's like I need to go in here and do some weeding already. Uh, the nice thing about these native Christmas ferns is, yeah, they've kind of been chopped a bit because of the mowing crew, so a little disappointed there. But the cool thing about these native ferns, especially the Christmas ferns, and this is what I like about them, is when frost hits and everything else goes dead, everything else starts dying, these guys will still keep looking green. Um, that's really what I like about these native ferns here, these native Christmas ferns, is not only will they continue to be green, but they'll continue to be green until December. And that's why they're called Christmas ferns, because they literally stay green until that time, and then they'll actually start to die back. And they're very easy to care for. Since they are natives, you don't have to fertilize as much, or even at all, really. They could take the natural fertilization that goes on within the soil itself. So there are two ways of propagation on these guys. You can let them expand out and let them basically expand out through their rhizomes or little roots as they do, and they'll continue to expand. And as they expand, they have more little ferns that you can dig up and separate. I'm back. Sorry about that. There's like a really, really loud truck. But anyways, that's a one way of propagation, is you can do it that way, and I'll give you an automatic of one of these guys that you can place somewhere out in the garden and continue to expand the species. Or say if you want to replenish a forest with more native plants, that's one way you could do it. um, Another way to do it, which is cool, is, you see these right down here, these are spores, and these spores, they'll turn brown and they'll blow in the wind. And as they blow in the wind, you'll get new ferns. Or you could take the whole leaflet, cut it, put it in an envelope, take the whole stem, put this whole thing in an envelope, and what'll happen is these will start to brown. And as they brown, they'll drop off into the envelope. And then before you know it, voila, you got new species of ferns, but it'll take a year. And when they start growing, they won't look like ferns. They'll look more like a weed. So don't pick it up and actually know where you put that fern. Um, Otherwise than that, that's really all I got to say about the Christmas ferns. I really love them. I enjoy growing them. I want to keep growing them, and I might have to place some signs out in the future or something about the mowing crew mowing these guys over, because they should be able to distinguish uh, grass and weeds from something like this. I mean, come on, it's obvious it's here. But anyways, uh, besides my little bit of complaining right there, that's all I got to talk about today. Figured we'd talk some more about some natives before they die back, or it get too cold to actually talk about them. So yeah, the native Christmas ferns. Uh, you can buy them online, or they you can get them from a package out at Walmart. That's where I got mine. I got little. They come in like these little roots that basically you plant. And I did a lot of research before I bought them, because I wanted to make sure that, yeah, these are the native species. And yeah, they're the native species. They've just happened to be cultivated, and now you can bring them back out to the wild. Um, Other than that, the Christmas ferns are, I like them, when everything else is dead out here, and everything else is, look, trees are already starting to change colors. It gets real windy here in Indiana whenever winter starts coming around. Anyway, sorry, off topic. Uh, yeah, when everything else dies, these stay green for the longest time. And then you don't have much longer to go before they green back up again, and you have all this new explosive growth. One thing I can say, though, about these guys is if you want to continue to expand like this, you could potentially do what I've been trying to do. Grow my trees out, and you can place them near or where the ferns are, and eventually, when those grow out or branch out, you'll be able to have more shading for these guys, and they'll eventually do a lot more better than what they're doing. Because, like I said, the guy over there, which doesn't really get any light at all, is doing way more better. Of course, it is a little yellow because it is growing out more, throwing out more fronds. But yeah, again, that's really all I got to say about the native Christmas ferns. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it educational. Of course, like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. Me just going around educating people about these gorgeous species of plants out here. Um, it really helps me out in the end. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you.